So with so much going on right now, I want to offer up a safe space here on YouTube where we can all retreat to when life gets a little too overwhelming. Because honestly, sometimes when we're in the thick of it all, it can feel like there isn't anywhere to turn to, no one to talk to, and no way out. But there is. There's me, and there's you, and there's this. And when you're ready, you can come back here and hit pause on the chaos. Because here, at least for a few minutes, we can just breathe together. Sometimes though, even that feels hard. Like there are days where even coming here to my channel doesn't feel like enough. Days where even sitting with your breathing feels impossible. Trust me, I get that. I've been there before. And that's why I created these videos. See, I wanted to give you somewhere to go, something to hold on to, someone to lean on when you're feeling lost, overwhelmed, anxious, or stressed. Someone who gets it. Someone who's been exactly where you're at right now. Someone who has felt every emotion you're feeling right now. And most importantly, I wanted to remind you that you're not alone. Now, this might not seem like a big deal, but being connected to something bigger than yourself, whether that's a person, a place, or an idea, that connection can literally save lives. That's how powerful it is. And I promise you, you don't have to have it all together. You don't have to pretend like everything's fine when it's really not. You don't have to be strong all the time. You're allowed to let go. You're allowed to break down. You're allowed to feel whatever you're feeling, because I am here to tell you that it's okay to not be okay. But right now, I want you to take a minute and focus on your breathing. Just a minute, okay? Breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna do this 5 times, okay? 5 full breaths. Watch this number go down. Keep your eyes focused on the screen. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to take a moment to acknowledge how you're feeling right now. You can say it out loud or write it down. I am feeling angry, sad, frustrated, tired, overwhelmed, anxious, lonely, disappointed, bitter, exhausted, stressed, disconnected, numb. Acknowledge those feelings without judgment. Breathe through them. Let them be there, and then after a few moments, slowly start to shift your awareness to the physical sensations in your body. Where do you feel those emotions? Notice the tension in your body and gently invite that tension to melt away. Let it go. As you breathe out, imagine releasing those emotions with your breath. Now repeat this process by acknowledging any other feelings that come up. Any anger, sadness, frustration, or stress. Acknowledge it, breathe through it, let it be, and then gently invite it to leave your body as you breathe out. You can also visualize letting go of a heavy weight, releasing a tight fist, or sending negative energy out into the universe. Now, I want you to take a moment to notice the difference between feeling those emotions and being those emotions. You can still acknowledge their presence without identifying with them. Remember, you are not your emotions. You are the one who experiences them, the one who breathes them in and breathes them out. You are not your pain, your fear, or your anxiety. You are the one who experiences pain, fear, and anxiety. Right now, as you sit here listening to me speak, there are countless thoughts, feelings, and sensations passing through you. Some of them may be uncomfortable, some may feel good, but none of them are here forever. They're all impermanent. Everything will change. Everything will pass. Your feelings are temporary. They will change. You will change. Your breathing is the only constant. Your breath is always with you. And when you return to your breath, you return to yourself. And in this moment, you are free. Now I want you to remember that you are not alone. You're never alone. Not ever. Not in this world. Not in this life. Not in any life. I see you. I see your struggle. I see your strength. I see your beauty, your light. And I know you can get through this. You're already getting through it. I know you're scared. I know you're hurting. I know you feel broken, but you're not. You're just human, and humans are allowed to be imperfect. You are allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to stumble. You're allowed to fall. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to heal. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to let go. You're allowed to simply be. And you know what else you're allowed to do? You're allowed to change your mind. It's okay to change your mind. You're allowed to try something new. You're allowed to quit something that no longer serves you. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to ask for help. You're allowed to set boundaries. You're allowed to communicate your needs. You're allowed to love yourself. You're allowed to love others. You're allowed to forgive. You're allowed to be vulnerable. You're allowed to be authentic. You're allowed to be you. Unfiltered, uncensored, unapologetically you. That's right. I'm cheering you on. You can do this. You are stronger than you think. You are braver than you believe. You are more loved than you can imagine. Your pain doesn't define you. Your struggle doesn't make you. Your scars don't make you. Your trauma doesn't make you. Your past doesn't make you. You make you. I make me. We make us. I see you. I see your strength. I see your resilience. I see your ability to overcome anything that comes your way. I see your potential. I see your greatness. I see your light. And I know you can do this. You can do this. You can get through anything. You are a warrior. You are a survivor. You are a champion. Now, I don't know what you're going through right now, but I know that whatever it is, you're allowed to let go. You're allowed to surrender to the present moment. You're allowed to just be. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to heal. You're allowed to sleep. You're allowed to dream. You're allowed to hope. You're allowed to believe. You're allowed to trust. You're allowed to love. You're allowed to live. You're allowed to simply be. You are allowed to breathe. And if your mind tries to pull you back into the noise, gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to the present moment, back to the feeling of your body, being held by gravity, back to the sound of your own voice, back to the safety of this moment, back to the truth of who you are. You are not your to-do list. You are not your past. You are not every thought that enters your head. You are the one who decides what thoughts to entertain. You are the one who decides what stories to believe. You are the one who decides what future to create. You are the one who decides what peace to pursue. You are the one who decides what love to accept. You are the one who decides what joy to embrace. You are the one who decides what happiness means to you. And if you're struggling right now, please know that you don't have to keep carrying that burden all by yourself. You can lean on me. You can lean on your friends. You can lean on your family. You can lean on your community. You can lean on your higher power. You can lean on your faith. You can lean on your intuition. You can lean on your inner wisdom. You can lean on your soul. You can lean on love. You can lean on the universe. You can lean on the fact that you're not alone. I hope this helps. And remember, you're not alone. I see you. I see your struggle. I see your strength, and I know you can do this. I know you can get through this. You're already getting through it. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you so much love and light. Have a beautiful day.